in the Sinaloa state, for those of you who don't know, one of the most cartel ran spots in all of Mexico, right? The Sinaloa cartel is one of the biggest, right? Just damn right.
Sinaloa?
So, yes. So, as they're in Mexico, plenty of bread in Mexico and a cartel ran state, as long as you're on the right team, right? They had a gender reveal. It's been all over the news. So they had a giant sign, because I can't stand these gender reveal things. Like, I don't get mad if you have like a cupcake and you cut it and everybody's happy. But when you go like too deep, like, come on, man, right? So this feller decided to hire a private plane to fly over a giant lit up sign that said, "Oh, baby," right? OHBABBY, all these balloons. It was dope, right? I'm not going to lie. It was dope. Well, the poor guy in the plane flies by and he drops probably a pesticide, but whatever. It was all pink, right? He has a baby girl. Everyone gets hyped. The male and the female hug. They're taking a big kiss. One of the fellers in the crew follows the plane. After it drops the spray of pesticides, a wing randomly snaps off. Literally 10 seconds after it drops the pink spray, a wing on this rotary plane, it's not a jet, there's straight up, rotary in the front, big wing, a wing snaps off, and he immediately nosedives and crashes into the ground, and the pilot dies.
Oh
right?
my gosh.
In front of everyone. Big explosion, the whole nine. Right? At the moment of it crashing, they actually have a picture of like him kissing the wife. They didn't even notice because all they saw was the pink spray and got all excited. So my problem is, again, this might be the pinnacle with it. There's also a couple other instances. In 2017, there was a similar incident in California, for those of you who don't remember, where a guy lit off some fireworks in California for a gender reveal and burned down 45,000 acres of woods because he wanted to show everybody what kind of baby he was having. Like anybody gives a fuck besides, I don't know. And anyway, there was also one in 2017 in Florida, shout out our favorite home, that also burned down 100 acres of very protected wildlife in the middle of the damn swamp because they wanted to show everybody how cool it is to show you what you're having. And again, I'm not hating on nobody. Do what you got to do. But you can't go that deep where you're killing people to show them what kind of baby you're having. Right. I mean, you guys tell me. What do you think? What do you think? You can't. You imagine, Matt. What if you went to have your daughter's thing and the guy you hired crashes plane and died?
I'll tell you this.
You're gonna tell her that story when she grows up.
Dude,
yeah.
God, the whole like having a baby industry has
exploded.
And it's taking advantage of a lot of things, right? Like, so first there's the baby shower, which in all cases,
that's like cool. I'm cool with that.
It's a good thing because
Agreed.
Especially, so if it's a first time, if it's your first child, right? Like it's a lot of times you're stocking up on like the essentials,
stuff,
like baby
diapers,
wipes,
100%.
Formula, like
100%.
things like that, which is things you need. And your second aunt gets you this
crib, or
you're like someone gets you a big gift, like like you get good stuff. Like it is very helpful, right? But dude, then you got to get like a push gift, and then they're having, if you have a second kid, they have what's called a sprinkle, and the sprinkle.
I'm sorry, what do they have?
It's called a sprinkle. If you have
wait, is this like a Montgomeryville thing? Because I've never heard of this.
Yeah, me neither.
This is a legit thing. So
for rich people,
the first baby is called a baby shower,
right?
And then the second baby is called a sprinkle.
You've been watching CNN. Who told you that,
bro?
Every time I've heard you. But every time there's a multiple kid, to me, it was always another baby shower, not a sprinkle.
Yeah, for the less important kid.
Sprinkle.
It's literally what it is. It's not as big of a deal. People don't give you as much. You have hand-me-downs. Like, it is what it is for the second
Sounds like
kid.
White people shit.
It's all very much
sounds like that.
But then also like the invention of the gender reveal. Like, think about this, right? Like, like what, 15 years ago, they didn't have the gender. Like
15 years ago, think about our parents, cuz.
Dude, exactly.
A gender reveal?
Dude, like, but think about like our buddies that had kids young. You know what I mean? Like, there's no gender reveal.
No such thing.
You found out the day up. I like completely messed up our gender reveal. I really ruined it.
Oh, please
really
explain, Matthew. Please explain. I'm so into this story.
So for like everybody knows, I've talked about it before on the show. I have a daughter,
Yes.
right?
A beautiful little girl.
Yeah, she's the best. And
and a beautiful, great wife.
Yeah, you're right. Way too good for me.
Shout out her. I seen her today. Shout out her.
Yeah, she's awesome. But so, like we go to the doctors, like me and my wife, to do like, because I would go with her on the baby checkup days. You know what I mean? Like she's pregnant, so when she would have to go, I would go with her, and we'd talk about it and stuff like that. And they were there. They're like, hey, you can find out the gender of the baby. And my wife was like, I don't want to find out. I don't want to find out. And I was like, oh yeah,
she's a thug.
I was like, I do want to find out, and you need to tell me.
Yep, that's me too. I'm the same way.
Like I'm not waiting. If I'm So the dude showed me, and I knew, and I'm like, shit, and I like messed up and like let it slip like a bunch of times, and she found out and we didn't even have a gender reveal because she found out from so many people being like, you're having a girl, and she's like, oh, I am.
Oh,
all right,
my God,
I didn't know, but that's great. Yay. Yeah. So, never hear the end of that one, guys.
And just for the record, have any of you guys ever seen the 3D images of a baby inside a girl's stomach?
Yes, it's weird.
I've seen the sonogram.
No. There's a 3D thing they do where for my one of my nieces, they did it, and I showed up because again, I had the immigrant upbringing in the fucking shop, blah blah. I was at the 3D thing. It was it looked like an alien. It's the wildest images you've ever seen. Like Liam said, me and my brother walked out of there scarred. I was like, Tone, you're about to give birth to an alien. I don't know what I just saw in that 3D image, but it was insane.
It was my own daughter, and I was like,
you seen the three? Yeah, you seen the
kind of freaked out right now, dude.
Wild,
really
yo, wild. Shout out to the poor pilot who gave his life to let some rich cartel member in Mexico let his friends know that he's having a girl. It's a girl, by the way.
Yeah. Which, dude, there's been I would like to see a compilation of like, do you know how many times there's been like a gender reveal and the dad sees it's a girl and it's just like, total disappointment, and they don't realize how lucky, like having a girl is the best thing in the world. Yeah, it is the best. Way better than a boy.
2 quick points, not to drag it out. One, did you ever see the gender reveal where it went viral, where the girl kept trying to toss the thing and the guy was going to hit it with a bat and he missed it like 35 times? Yeah. And the girl had to keep it. And she was lobbing the slowest pitches and he just couldn't hit it. And everyone was like, what is happening? Right? It was terrible. It was so bad. But the other thing is too, again, with the gender reveal thing, like no one cares that much.
No.
Yeah. You're not that important. Get over it.
Yeah.
Shout out that poor man. R.I.P. Can you imagine his family? They're like, how'd he go? Right? So this last when people go, what do you think? Like, if I had kids, tell them that I died flying flights over the Ukraine during the war.
Damn.
Don't tell them that daddy went out dropping pink spray for somebody he doesn't know for $1,000 in my private plane. That's not how daddy went out. Daddy went out like a hero. I was over there dropping bombs. I was in the middle of a war. I went out like a freaking soldier, not like some dipshit that got hired for $150 to fly my plane and drop pink spray over everyone. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. So, all right, let's keep it moving.